Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of my short stories of the type that's in my book, Soloists. This one's called 53 and Unhireable. Alan was still competent, although not quite as sharp, hardworking, or up-to-date as the younger members of the automated vehicle development team. He knew he was at risk of getting let go, and he got especially worried when his request to buy a $750 piece of software was rejected, and even more worried when he was excluded from the monthly meeting with higher-ups. And then Alan was laid off and terrified. He was his family's primary source of income. He needed another job, and now. Alan applied to dozens of jobs, got 3 interviews, but no offers. Overqualified, not quite right, and finally, when he was rejected from what he was sure was the perfect job, he phoned the recruiter to ask why. The recruiter was evasive, but Alan pushed, and the recruiter sighed and said, "You will keep this confidential. The bosses said we need more BIPOCs." After a week of near catatonia and family pressure to start bringing in money, Alan felt his choices were welfare or retail. And as a lifetime tinkerer, he chose a home improvement chain store at $23 an hour. Although he hated the 80% pay cut, he enjoyed that the other clerks referred difficult customer questions to him. But working retail soon wore thin, and Alan was even revisiting the welfare option when, as he was trudging toward the back of the store to take his break, he saw customers struggling to reach a box of LED light bulbs from a high shelf. That reminded him of how often customers had that problem. And Alan spent his break and then the next 2 months of evenings using his programming and tinkering ability to design a battery-operated mini-lift, much safer and much more compact than a ladder. It scissored upward. It was collapsed and then scissored upward. He built a prototype, and the chain and other retailers with high shelves were interested, if he could produce them in quantity. So Alan hired other programmers and engineers to design and manufacture what they called "Want a Lift?" In hiring, he made sure to give fair attention to job candidates of today's wrong demographics. After just a year, Alan and the other 3 founders never again had to worry about being discriminated against. Anyway, that story was called 53 and Unhireable. It's the type that's in my book, Soloists. The subtitle is, let's see, it's short stories of introverts and outsiders facing a dilemma. I welcome you checking that book out on Amazon. I welcome your thumbs up here on this video. I accept your thumbs down. I do look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. There's a button up there. And in any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko.